Hello, good afternoon. It's your girl Bello Juan Elizabeth from Whoosmind TV. We are currently at the streets of Lagos, meeting amazing people on the topic of economic protest. It's going to be an interesting one. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you. As it is hot economically and Nigerians want to protest, do you think it's necessary or not?
To me, there is need for dialogue. Protest should not be the first point of getting our issue across.
So what should be the first point?
The first point is for us to dialogue. Let me go to the NLC. NLC, I need to be in the civil service. Okay? Part of the problem of this country is civil service.
Civil service.
Yes.
Wow.
Because of the productivity, you go there, you will see some square peg in a round hole. You know, what we recall the NLC to begin to organize public discourse, to bring in the intellectual people. Let us look at the various sectors of the economy.
So, sir, are you saying there's no intellectual people right now?
No, what I'm saying is this, there are intellectual people. I'm asking for them to have a forum where you bring them in. There are people that has knowledge about this economy. Then you prepare some agenda points, then present it to the government. Government need help too. I'm not supporting government. I'm not supporting government because in the government too, there are a lot of people that are not supposed to be in some places that are in some places. They need help. They need help. And another thing about protest is this, before I forget, you might have a plan, a germane plan. Protest is under it is part of the constitutional right.
Yes,
And
fundamental right.
Yes, fundamental right. And all over the world, you see people guiding. But the experience in Nigeria is that some people hijack protests.
They hijack it.
And look at the destruction that happened, burning of houses, burning of buses, and at the end of the day, you will see that it's the same people that we are carrying out protests that we still suffer. We need time.
It's time.
It's like you plant a corn. A corn has a gestation period for it to germinate, for you to be looking for harvest. But when a corn is still coming out, and you are saying the corn is not bringing out fruit, but the time of germination has not come. You can't look. Let us be factual. Okay, you need time to turn things around. There has been damages.
So you're saying this protest is not necessary?
It's not, to me, it is not necessary now. And many people organizing this thing is like a pot calling kettle. They have been dealing with individual Nigeria. We ourselves, if you put some people there, they will do worse.
Is economy good on your side?
Economy, the economy could have better be managed.
I remember you said it's a fundamental human right to protest. So you're saying you are against it when economy is totally bad. People are hungry. People are suffering.
It's not. Let me tell you this. I have been around the world, and I have information around the world. What we are experiencing here is a universal. When you see the economy of Germany now, economy of Germany is down. There are some economy that have entered recession. US too, part of this something. You look at it. There is nowhere around the world that economy is not bad. Are you going to say now? I'm not saying. What I'm saying is the approach is not protest for now.
For now.
Because the damage it will do to the economy, the same people that are protesting will suffer for it. There is what we call the silent majority. There is the silent majority. I want to tell you the silent majority do not want destruction.
They want economically.
Okay.
And Nigeria wants to protest.
Okay.
Do you think it's necessary or not?
Well, for me, It's a normal thing to protest. It's normal. Protest is just like saying I want to hear my voice. It's a normal thing. Protest is usually done when people feel like they are not being heard. So, with the case of Nigeria now, people really feel they are not being heard. So, if coming out to protest is the way they feel they can be heard, then I don't really have issues against it.
Okay, so it's necessary.
Uh, um, Given the way things are, I don't think it is.
Okay, you don't think it's necessary?
I don't think it. Although I support it, but I don't really think it is. Now,
Why do you
give
say
it
so?
because of the political landscape of Nigeria, everyone needs someone can just look at the NSAS, for example. People use the opportunity to cause damage and then blame it on the young youths that were not doing anything there. So I don't think they cannot do the same thing. You already see them doing no protest again, and they already doing vandalize. They are vandalizing things. So imagine when people come out, they can use the opportunity to do more things and blame people just so they can say, "We told you not to protest." So for me, it's something they can do, but with the kind of leaders we have, they will just turn it against you and make it look like. You understand?
Don't you think if we are scared of we told you not to do so, we will remain like this even 4 years coming, and that person will still enter power 8 years coming? You have to say something. Don't you
So
think?
the best way to protest for me is with your PVC. You had the chance to protest during the last election. I voted for Peter Obi. No offense. What you see? But that was the best time to protest. The same people that want to protest will still go and collect Maggi and Indomie when the next time for election comes. So even if you protest today, when the next election comes and you vote the same set of people, you are deceiving yourself. So the best way I feel you can protest is, for me, I've never been the type of person that expects government to do everything for me. I'm going out now, I'm trying to sort out my life, trying to get things done for myself. So if you protest, it affects my own livelihood self. So that's why I said I'm for the protest, but I'm also not for the protest. I have something doing. Okay, for me, I feel if you don't have something doing, if you don't have clients waiting for you, that is the time you are jumping out there to go and protest. If you have clients waiting for you, there's no way you are going to be on the street. So
Now,
that's
because
just
we
for
do
me.
not have that side of protecting. Okay, the
It should
last
have
one.
known.
The last one. So why do you think the government is against the protest?
Why do you think the government is against the yeah, you see, they are shady. The government is shady. There's no way you cannot say the government is not shady. The government knows that they are not doing well. They are scared because of the kind of publicity the protest has gotten. NSAS is a joke compared to what this one has already generated. And then when you look at the trend amongst African countries, in fact, Kenya is worse. Kenya just made the whole thing scatter. When you look at the kind of damage that can happen, you have politicians already leaving the country because they are feeling that they are not safe. So at this point, government is trying to do everything possible to protect themselves. The protest is not really to protect Nigerians or protect businesses. They are only protecting their own self. So it's just that. So nobody knows. Okay, there is. I was reading online in Venezuela, the military and the police took off their uniforms and joined the protest. God forbid such a thing happens in Nigeria. That means this government is no longer there again. And with the way they are going, I don't think any military man in his right sense will not be joining the protest. But
Now,
we don't
because
want,
it's affecting everybody.
yes, but we don't, at the same, this is a business here. You wouldn't want it to get vandalized by some of these young boys that are already waiting for the opportunity. So that's why I said I'm for it, but I'm also not against it. We have to look at the pros and the cons.
Both sides.
The best way for me to tell you to protest, do it in the next election, protect your votes, and
But
that's
you know
just
how
it.
the next election is. As a Nigerian, you're supposed not to be saying this based on the last election.
No. See,
Yeah, but it's
I
okay.
understand, but people collected Maggie in front of me.
Eh,
If they didn't collect Maggie and 10,000 naira in front of me, the same set of people are today and I say they want to go and protest, and I look at them and I laugh. I can't protest with you people. When you guys were collecting 10,000, did I collect 10,000? No. So why do you expect me to go and stand on the road with you? I'm deceiving myself.
economically, and Nigeria wants to protect. Do you think it's necessary or not?
Ah, I was saying it this morning
Okay.
when I was having a discussion with my students in the class. I study political science education. So I'm a political activist.
Okay.
When you talk about this protest, there's no need for that.
Why?
What do we want to protest for? We are protesting for something that has already spoiled since 1963, since when we became a republic. Now, somebody has come now to make sure that the thing is going well. something we cannot repair something that has got spots for long in a day. So the protest is of no need.
As we are economically and Nigeria wants to protest, do you think it's necessary or not?
Well, I'm going to say the protest is actually necessary and not necessary.
Why?
Why? Because it's necessary for the youth to rule, at the same time for us to know where we are going and for where not to know to go, where we are going. So for not being necessary, I felt like because of the government are more of power, they have more power than we the civilians. So that's why it's not necessary.
So that goes to the second question. Why do you think it's important to protest?
Why do I think it's important to protest? Well, I think the reason why we think we need to protest is because the economy system is actually wrong. It's totally wrong in sense of, if you check the Kenyan now, yesterday as Kenyan, it's a lot of war. I think Africans generation now is rising. We are coming into a new system. So I don't think the old system is actually working for us
It's
anymore.
not working.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So the last question. Why do you think the government is against the protest?
Because the reason why the government is against the protest, I would say they actually know when the youth and the civilians is protesting, one is going to affect them in a different way.
In what way?
In what way? Because they cannot have rest over there. When they see the TV, the radio talking about protest, fight, this, they are not going to be resting. Their mind is going to be at the top that what is going on in my country. No matter how the money they want to share, they can never have rest. That is the reason why.
Hello, welcome back. It's your girl Bello Joanne Elizabeth from Whoosmind TV. We've all had people's opinion about the economic protest. Drop your opinion on the comment section and follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you.